Fox 5 News at 6 starts right now.
And we begin with breaking news in the city of South Fulton, where a UPS driver has been shot. Sky Fox 5 live over the scene in the 3500 block of Umatea Lane. Police tell us the 26-year-old driver was making deliveries when he was hit by gunfire. Now, we have a crew working this story. We're going to bring you an update as soon as we learn new details.
And take a look at this video we just got in showing the little boy on a baggage conveyor belt at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. We told you about this story yesterday. He ended up on the belt behind a Spirit Airlines counter. This piece of video shows him trying to climb over bags, going through an x-ray machine, a machine he ended up going through himself. This is only part of what we have to show you later in this newscast. And check this out. New video shows a group of teenagers assaulting a local taxi cab driver who's just trying to do his job. Police say 2 cameras captured the entire ordeal that showed the violent encounter that driver had.
Well, now investigators are releasing the video in hopes of getting the attackers identified and into custody. Fox 5's Morse Diggs spoke to that driver. He joins us from Buckhead now with the story. Morse?
Victims sometimes in the heat of the moment can overstate what happened, but that's not the case in what this cabbie told me. Arguably, the behavior of the young people was even worse, especially given that the harassment went on for almost 30 minutes.
We have your money right here. I don't care. I don't care about money what you showed me. Give me $20.
5 young people are on camera, some of them threatening a checker cab driver who went to a location in southeast Atlanta, but decided that 5 riders would be just too much to take. He demanded an upfront payment of $20.
How many people? It's 4. No, it's not 4.
They said they weren't going to pay, but they refused to get out of your car?
Yeah, refuse to get.
So once they refused, what happened after that?
And then I said, you know, I'm going to be called 911.
Don't play me, bro.
The young man in the center of the rear seat said he needed the ride to get to a job interview. But as you'll see, the behavior did not resemble anything that you would call professional.
You pay me.
It is a standoff. Cabbie Jean Lejour makes repeated calls to 911 to try to get help from police. The young people keep up the harassment and demands. At one point, one young lady reaches under the driver's seat.
What you doing?
I got it to screwdriver under the seat. The people just get it. In my seat, he come to me.
The camera captures the same young woman slapping the driver. He tells her to stop. After more than 20 minutes, he decides he'd better get out of his own cab. Now watch what happens next when they turn more aggressive.
He just beat me on the back and the face, just like beat me all of them, and then they put me on the ground.
In seconds, they pile back into the checker cab and decide they'll just drive off, laughing and bragging about what they'd just done.
They hit it.
So you could see the cabbie did everything he could to not get physically involved with these young people. Now, an officer did show up, but he was on an isolated street, so the officer couldn't find the cab and turned around. The checker cab company got its cab back, and police are still looking for the 5. Reporting from Zone 2 in Buckhead, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.
New at 6 tonight, a neighbor chases down a suspect after a security camera caught the 23-year-old trying to steal lawn equipment. Thanks to that Samaritan and another neighbor, Atlanta police arrested and charged Trevante Broughton with burglary and criminal trespassing. The man who chased the suspect spoke with Fox 5's Carrie Charles about what happened, and Carrie's live tonight in southeast Atlanta. Carrie, how did the neighbor know that something was wrong?
Well, Russ, he says he was washing dishes at the time. Then all of a sudden his dog started barking. So he, barefoot at the time, actually ran outside, got into a confrontation with one of the 2 people involved, then chased the other suspect down the street, around the corner, and wrestled him right in this area. I actually searched online today and found several mugshots for that guy taken down.
As I came out, I saw somebody running through the backyard with the lawnmower and the weed whip.
A security camera captured that somebody taking off through a front yard. AJ Grant lives next door.
So I came through the gate, and as I came this way, I noticed there was a U-Haul parked over here, so the window was down, so I just came in and grabbed it and threw it in park and tried to get the keys out.
Off camera, the driver punched Grant. On camera, the suspect seen leaving with the property took off running along Ashburton Avenue in southeast Atlanta. A grassy area blocks away at Alexa Avenue and Morgan Place is where Grant wrestled the suspect. A neighbor helped hold him down.
The guy was succumbed completely.
Atlanta Police Lieutenant Carla Baldini off duty when the theft and chase took place Monday evening.
I helped spearhead the off-duty patrol. The off-duty police officers patrol the neighborhood, so I kind of help organize that. And I think it's important that we collaborate with each other.
Help direct responding officers to the scene. Baldini learned the takedown was somewhat second nature for Grant.
When I saw him comfortably laying on this guy in some sort of wrestling hold, I realized that he didn't really need my help at all.
The University of Michigan graduate is a two-time All-American wrestler who at 5'5", 150 pounds, pinned someone who tried to take from his community.
I guess just kind of part of being neighbors, really. I mean, he's in here stealing things from people, and I just wanted to make sure that he got in trouble for what he did.
Okay, so the guy driving the U-Haul, he got away with the trimmer. The lawnmower, it was recovered. We actually couldn't show you the confrontation that took place because it happened so far across the street, out of the view of the motion detector, which would have triggered that camera. I do want to mention tonight the hero dog in all of this. His name is Brutus. The Michigan graduate says he didn't even realize that he named his dog after the mascot of his school's arch rival, The Ohio State University. Reporting live tonight in southeast Atlanta, Carrie Charles, Fox 5 News.
All right, thank you, Carrie. A suspected car thief is seriously injured. His passenger killed in a head-on collision Tuesday night. Now, according to police, the driver of the stolen vehicle was running from officers. Police had reportedly called off the pursuit, and they weren't chasing the stolen car when it crashed. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes joins us live now from Grady Hospital with the details.
And the driver, we're told by a witness that the driver of that stolen vehicle was traveling at a high rate of speed when he crashed head-on into that oncoming car. He's being treated for serious injuries here at Grady Hospital tonight. Can you hear me? Officers worked to free victims from the mangled wreckage as a bystander recorded the aftermath of the fatal wreck on Mableton Parkway near Honeycutt Road at around 9:40 Tuesday night. Cobb police say a suspected car thief driving the black Nissan Altima caused the crash while fleeing officers. According to investigators, the Nissan was reported stolen Tuesday evening. Officers located the stolen vehicle near Shenandoah Trail in Austell. The vehicle fled southbound on Mableton Parkway, and officers called off the pursuit. Police say a 16-year-old juvenile was behind the wheel of the Nissan. Another teen, believed to be the driver's brother, was a passenger in the car. The Nissan continued southbound on Mableton Parkway and entered the northbound lanes to pass another southbound vehicle. The Nissan collided head-on with an oncoming Lexus SUV. A third vehicle, a black Infiniti, then collided with a Nissan. The passenger in the Nissan died in the crash. Medics transported the car's driver to Grady Hospital with serious injuries. Medics treated the SUV driver for non-life-threatening injuries, while the driver of the Infiniti did not require medical attention. A witness at the accident scene told Fox 5 the stolen car was traveling at a high rate of speed with its lights off when it slammed into the SUV. Now, police have not released the names of the teens who were in that stolen vehicle. They do tell us the investigation is ongoing, asking that anyone with information contact the Cobb County Police Department. That's latest here at Grady Hospital. Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
All right, Deidre, thanks. Police have arrested a part-time elementary school tutor in Carrollton on charges of sexual exploitation of children. Detectives say they arrested 70-year-old Randy Weems after an investigation showed that Weems had accessed images of minors engaged in sexually explicit conduct. Weems was a part-time tutor at Carrollton Elementary School. He is charged with 6 counts of sexual exploitation of children and 1 count of criminal attempt of sexual exploitation of children. Cynne?
Well, Russ, a former Athens-Clarke County police officer is facing theft charges. She's accused of stealing money from the department. Now, investigators say Cassandra De La Fortuna misappropriated county funds that she wasn't entitled to, and then also received pay for hours she didn't work. Authorities say De La Fortuna took more than $3,600. The former officer now charged with oath of office violation. And 4 people have been arrested in connection with an armed robbery in Ackworth. Police say 2 victims told investigators they were robbed at gunpoint by 3 men after being invited by a woman to a party. It was at the Cherokee Summit Apartments on Megan Court. The suspects allegedly stole a cell phone, tennis shoes, a wallet with cash, and earbuds. When deputies arrived, they found 2 loaded guns as well as the stolen items.
Well, Fayetteville police are searching for a woman accused of stealing 5 flat-screen televisions. Take a look. It happened at the Walmart on Pavilion Parkway earlier this month. According to police, a woman wearing all black entered the store and then took off with those TVs. That is a full cart right there. Police say she loaded them into a black Ford Escape. In Gwinnett County, police need your help tonight identifying a man who they believe is connected to several car break-ins and thefts over the last month. Authorities say the man in this surveillance image has been breaking into vehicles outside multiple gyms like Planet Fitness and CrossFit PPG while the owners are inside working out. Police say he looks for visible wallets and purses before breaking in and stealing cash and credit cards. He was last seen driving a white U-Haul pickup. Cynne?
The rest tonight, there are 10 confirmed cases of Legionnaire's disease in Atlanta. All of the people affected were guests at the Sheraton Hotel in downtown Atlanta. That hotel is closed at least until August 11th while samples are collected and the building undergoes a thorough cleaning. So far, the health department has not identified the source of that disease.
Okay. I would never encourage you to turn off the television and go outside, but it is nice outside. It's that kind of day.
It's pretty fantastic. Let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist David Chandley.
It has been a splendid afternoon. It's going to be even better night and morning as we see some cooler temperatures in here. Cooler by July standards for sure. Here's where we stand right now. 86 been our high for the day. But look around the region. There are no